I've loved Beirut since I was a little girl. This is probably why what happened on August 4th doesn't come lightly. I saw the Beirut that my younger self loved so much, crying. I saw that same Beirut screaming. And I saw all of that from my bedroom window. I wasn't the only one.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm tragic or I'm not tragic. La, makas. Like I will never put me and that word in one sentence. This apartment will all forever be the reminder of August 4 for me. Khalas. It's tainted by that day. Around 6ish, I heard strange loud noises. So I got up and I just stood at my window. All of a sudden, there was this flaming gust of hot wind that just slapped me across my face and it blew me back, and that big window just crashed. Part of me is so sad. Part of me is so traumatized. Part of me is so full of guilt because of my damages. They are a lot, but they're fixable. No, I wouldn't trade this experience. I wouldn't trade this community. I wouldn't trade these feelings for anything, and I'm not gonna go anywhere because I love it here. As Lebanese, we always want to decorate something that is broken because you don't want to throw it out. But Beirut right now, we can't decorate it with sunflowers. We have to admit that it's chaos.
We have no time for 3 meals anymore. I'm a freelance photojournalist, video journalist, but also I'm trying to give the truth the way it is. I always want to be on the ground, and especially where it happens, I want to be with my people. We are victims of both capitalism and sectarianism, and power has been in the hands of these politicians for over 30 years at this point. It's always much better to be on the ground than to watch it on the news, because the amount of anxiety that gives me, seeing things from the lens of those news outlets in Lebanon, those channels. I can't say that I'm hopeful, but what I can say is that I'm determined to keep fighting for what's right. Whether we win or not is, at this point, beyond the point. It's not about winning, it's not about achieving that, it's about fighting for what's right. It's about fighting for what you want and what you believe in. I didn't sell out, I didn't succumb to what they wanted. I at least gave them a bit of a hard time and not a free pass to do whatever they want.
I was here when the blast happened at 6 p.m., 6:07 p.m. I feel like my life has been turned upside down completely. I try to wake up early, but I can't because I'm physically so tired. I don't have breakfast. I get dressed and I come here. We're completely grassroots. We have no idea how this started, nor where we're going, but we are here for the people and we're giving them help through us, through the people. We're not an NGO in any form. We're just a community that know each other for a while. We didn't want to be specialized in one thing. We were just going around houses and asking for their needs. Do they need cash? Do they need milk? A man asked us for clothes because he lost all of his clothes. Everything that anyone would want to have to feel normal. It's as normal as you can feel amongst all of this. We made a point to give out cash money to people because that's what everyone is in need of, and that's what the bureaucratic NGOs do not provide. The money has to go through so many levels to get to the people and doesn't get to them in the form of cash anyway. And one thing we really wanted to focus on is to dignify the people who were affected, not that they don't have dignity as is. We just wanted to come from a place of sincerity. No, I don't really have hope for the future, to be honest. I feel like it's my duty to just keep going despite not having hope in a better future.
Since October 17, I never left the streets. Never. It's a youth-led progressive movement. We come from different areas, from different backgrounds, and we all seek same objective, which is a better country. We just decided to take the government's job by helping and rebuilding the city. Like you have a small hospital, you have an area where you take care of kids, of people to eat, and other areas for engineers, architects. It's like a mini municipality going on here. I feel that change is happening, and I feel that we are this change. We are part of this change. And it's an old and rich city, but now it's all into ashes. It's completely destroyed. We lost a capital city, we lost heritage, we lost people, we lost art, culture. I see better days coming. It's just a matter of time now. The people need to stick together. But to be a pessimist and keep using this word of resilience and phoenix and whatever, this is like total nonsense. Why are we phoenixes? Why do we need to burn and rise again and again? Why don't we rise and just keep moving forward? This generation, like, we have the same mentality, and I believe we are heading towards better time.
What does Beirut look like?
Chaos. It looks like chaos.
What does Beirut look like? I asked everyone but myself. Beirut looks like Melissa, Firas, Aya, and Samir. And it makes me question, how much pain can a people take? Can we learn from the tragedies that have engulfed our land? Or are we doomed to repeat history until the ink has run dry and there is no more story left to tell?